What if I told you that you're struggling with sales, not because you have the wrong offer? What if I told you you're struggling with sales, not because you're not presenting the offer well? What if I told you you're struggling with sales because you're speaking to the wrong people? Listen, I used to always wonder, why would I have the same sales presentation to someone who would say yes and buy my $5,000, $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, $25,000 and above offer in a single sales conversation? They would take action on all the strategies that I shared. They would read the books, they would show up, and they would have unprecedented sales results. They too would close clients in their highest level offer in a single sales conversation. They would be closing $17,000 offers and $21,000 offers and $25,000 offers. And then I would have the same sales presentation to another person, and they would him and haw and him and haw. And then eventually they would buy, and it would be a high paying headache. They would question the strategies I shared. They would not do their homework. They would make excuses and they would complain, and it would be a nightmare until I realized this game-changing principle. It is easy to sell. It is easier to enroll clients in a single sales conversation when you're speaking to the right people. I know. Pretty obvious, right? But sometimes what is obvious is not so obvious. See, here's the thing. Selling to an uneducated buyer is always harder than selling to an educated buyer. Let's take this red lipstick that I'm known for. I've been wearing lipstick for forever. Like, I can't even remember a time when I wasn't wearing lipstick. But I didn't always wear my signature red lipstick. In fact, it wasn't until 2015 that I started wearing red lipstick. And I went to Macy's to buy my MAC Ruby Woo, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and they were out. And the sales girl said, well, there's another brand that I think you'd love. Have you heard of Too Faced? And I'm like, no, I've never heard of it. And she introduced me to Too Faced Lady Balls, which I've been wearing since 2018. Now, this brand has opened more conversations than anything that I've ever worn, whether that's a piece of clothing, some shoes, jewelry. Like, I've had people from Belize, when I was in Belize, in Jamaica, virtual, always compliment me on my red lipstick. And most of them have said, oh my God, that red looks so good on you. I wish I could wear red. And I always tell them, you can wear red. You just have to find the red for you. And many, particularly women of color, are like, no, I can't wear red. And I'm like, who told you that lie? See, agree with me, like give me a thumbs up in the comments if you were once told, if you still believe that you are too dark or too light to wear red, that only certain people can wear red and definitely not people of a certain skin tone. And then if you wear red, you can't wear it during the day, and God forbid you wear it at church. Have you ever heard that? Or do you still believe that? Well, I used to believe that until, was it Tracy Ellis Ross who really started to push red lipstick for women of color? I can't remember, but something made me buy MAC Ruby Woo that eventually made me be, I could have been a spokesperson for Lady Balls. And I say could have been because they discontinued it. That's another conversation for another day. Here's what I want to share with you. Right now, if I receive a Facebook ad or Instagram ad and they say, are you sad that Too Faced discontinued Lady Balls? Do you want to try X, Y, and Z? I, more likely than not, would try it. Why is that? Because I'm an educated buyer. I've already invested in red lipsticks before. I invested happily in a $25 red lipstick that I happily promoted and told other people about. I'm an educated buyer in red lipsticks. See, they're not going to have to convince me that I can wear red, that there is a red for me, that I can wear it to church, that I can wear it in the day. I have already overcome those beliefs. But what does it have to do with you, you're saying? What I'm saying is when you sell your products and services to an educated buyer, someone who has invested in similar services to yours in the past, or complementary services, you will grow your sales faster without working harder. Maybe, for instance, you're a communication strategist. You selling to an organization, a founder, a CEO who already has a media team is going to be easier for you to hear them say yes to a high ticket offer than someone who is still struggling with turning their camera on and going live. Why? Because they already understand the value of media and communication. You're selling to an educated buyer. Maybe you're a virtual assistant. You selling to someone who's had virtual assistants in the past, has a number of virtual assistants in their team, is going to be easier for you to grow your sales than an entrepreneur who's still trying to do it all on their own, and they're afraid of letting go, they're afraid of delegating. That's going to be harder for you because one is an educated buyer and has already shown history in investing in the services that you sell than someone else. See, most times I have found that we as high-level entrepreneurs, we are working harder than we need to. It could be because of our upbringing. It could be because of we've been told we have to work twice as hard to make half as much. And we don't understand that we're operating on a subconscious, unconscious level of working harder than we need to. That if we just pivoted to our business and positioned ourselves to sell to educated buyers, people who know they have a problem, are actively looking for a solution, they just need to see us, we would see how much easier it is not only to grow our sales, but to have an impact. Because educated buyers are going to be able to pick up what you lay down. They're going to be able to appreciate your value. They're going to be grateful for the strategies versus an uneducated buyer literally does not know what they don't know and are still struggling with a lot of the beliefs and mindsets that is going to work against you having an enjoyable, client experience. Yeah, they may buy, but let me ask you, do you want a high paying headache? I'm going to tell you this. Maybe you've already had it. Maybe I'm telling you what you already know, right? It's not worth it. My friend Rashonda E. Pratt always says, all money is not good money. So I want you to start to shift who you are speaking to and make sure that you position yourself to be found by educated buyers. And in doing so, I really want to help you, and I want to help you really get this so that you have more money, you have more time, you have more freedom in your business, that you are able to, make that impact and make that influence and really become the business leader God created you to be. I want you to experience people saying yes to your $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 offer in a single sales conversation and thank you. And one way that I want to help you do that is with my 5-day live sales immersion training. It's our Grow Your Sales Challenge. You can go to growyoursalschallenge.com. So in 5 days, I'm going to help you build your sales confidence and show you how you can enroll high-ticket clients in a single sales conversation. So day one is all about mindset secrets. Joyce Meyer says, you can't have a positive life with a negative mindset. I say you can't have positive cash flow in your business with negative mindset around sales. So I'm going to share with you the 9 biggest sales lies that are keeping you stuck and under monetized. And I'm going to show you how you can think about sales and think about your value so you can sell your way to wealth. That's day 1, mindset secrets. Day 2 is about positioning secrets. Raise your hand if you want to be found by people who are looking for your offer and are ready to buy what you have to sell. I'm going to raise both hands, okay? Well, day 2, I'm going to share with you the 2 places where you can be found by people who are ready to buy what you're selling. Day 3 is all about selling secrets. Selling is not convincing. Selling is not pulling. Selling is not cajoling. Selling is not manipulating. Selling is serving. And in day 3, you're going to learn how to effectively communicate the value of your offer so that more people buy. Listen, do you struggle with hesitation and procrastination whenever it's time to sell? If you said yes, you are going to love day 3 because it's going to help you learn how to stop doing that. Day 4 is for you if you want to 10x your fees without losing a client. Let me say that again. I'm going to say it slow. Do you want to 10x your fees without losing a single client? If you said yes, you're going to love day 4. It's our multiplying profit secrets. I'm going to share the same strategies, and these are proven strategies that work for Dr. O, who was selling a training for $750. In fact, she was selling it for $750, but at the time she initially sold it, she only got half of that, where she's now selling the same training to the same client for over $7,000. Do you want to know that? Well, you are going to want to attend day 4. And then day 5, we bring it all together, and these are closing secrets. I'm going to share with you how Dr. June was able to close a $25,000 client without a website, without a brand, and without a social media presence. Because she followed my 1 call close framework. It didn't only work for Dr. June, it worked for Dr. Brandel, it worked for Ash, it worked for Arthur, it worked for Natalie, and it's going to work for you as well. So go to growyoursalschallenge.com. That's growyoursalschallenge.com. Decide on the ticket level that works best for you, and then get ready to end the year strong, to start the year even stronger, to build your sales confidence, and to learn how you can enroll high-ticket clients in a single sales conversation. I can't wait to see you there. Now listen, I want you to do something for me. If you receive value from this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to Althea TV, and share this video with other high-level female entrepreneurs like us who want to grow our sales faster without working harder. We want to spend time prioritizing our health, prioritizing our time with God. You know, we don't want to work harder than we need to work in order to make the money that we desire to make, have the impact that we desire to have, and become the business leader that God created and called us to be. So go ahead and share that video so other female entrepreneurs like us can receive it. And then I can't wait to see you in the Grow Your Sales Challenge. Go to growyoursalschallenge.com. Okay, until then, take care. God bless. Love you. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when we release a new video. Then click the TV to watch the next video. Go to AltheaMcIntyre.com to get your free training on the 7 biggest sales mistakes that keep you from 7 figures.